Welcome to my channel, your best predict. Actually, it has been a while since I've posted video on this channel. There's nothing but the fact that sometimes in betting you can kindly take a break, or the time of our normal day life activities can obstruct us. So in today's video content, the main objective of today's video is to teach you guys and to show you guys the best league, or let me say the ultimate league, to predict your over 2.5 goals. Over 2.5 goals actually give a very kind of a big strategy, and by predicting up to like 15 to 20 games, surely you can be having up to like 300 odds, 200 odds, and the lowest is 100 odds with just maybe 20 games or 25 games. Using the over 2.5 goals, you can certainly accumulate up to like 1000 odd, and they will be always accurate. But how will you determine the league? Because different leagues have their own common styles of results. We have some leagues that the common results you'll be finding there is 1-0, 1-1, 2-0. Their goals will surely not commonly exceed 3 goals. Those leagues are usually the kind of leagues that usually plays under 3.5 goals. But in today's video content, I want to show you guys that there are some leagues that score goals very well, and those leagues are what I'm going to show you guys in today's video content. And after showing you guys the leagues that score goals very well, the strategy to use in determining the kind of strategy how to predict the over 2.5 goals is also what I'm going to be teaching you in addition. So if you open your bet menu, that is your football bet menu, what you just need to do is go to the Germany. We all know that German league, the score goes very well, and secondly, we have to go to their amateur leagues. You just have to look for Germany amateur leagues. So we can find it here. We have different leagues, so many leagues under this particular Germany amateur leagues, as you can see here. So what you just need to do is click on each and every one of it, and click on apply. So after doing so, there's one thing I also want you guys to observe, and that is odd analysis. Before using this particular strategy, this is actually, I've already made a video on how to use over 2.5 goals. But when it comes to odd analysis, the bookmakers too, they always have their own strategies that are helping them in doing their sports analysis. And by doing so, that is the strategy. After their strategies are done with their evaluation of the possible results, that is when they usually determine the kind of odds that they will assign to a particular market. So in order to make use of the odd analysis, there are ways of checking it. For example, checking into these two teams that are under the German amateur Oberliga or Oberliga NOF v South League, you can see that in one match the bookmaker assigned an odd of 1.71 for over 3.5 goals, and in the other one the bookmaker assigned 1.97 odd for over 3.5. This shows that the possibility of playing over 3.5 is more higher on the first match compared to the second match. But if we are going to be predicting over 2.5 goals, we are not going to be the kind of odd and the kind of odd suggestion that the bookmaker will be giving you is what we'll be following. If you want to predict over 2.5 goals, always make sure that the odds suggested by the bookmakers are always 3.5 goals. And don't forget, after the bookmaker suggested 3.5 goals, in the situation of whereby they give the team you want to predict over 2.5, they give them 1.97 odd, don't go for it. Or they give them 1.80 odd, always go for teams that the bookmaker suggested as 1.70, 1.75 and 1.79. Anything above 1.79 odds suggested by the bookmakers, I will advise you guys to go away from it. So the next thing after after that we've determined the leagues that we want to predict our over 2.5 goals, or the match that we want to use to predict our over 2.5 goals. So you click on it in order to check their statistics and relate it if it's qualified to be predicted as over 2.5, just as the bookmaker has suggested their hold for us. So actually, if it's possible that we want to predict maybe double chance or straight winning, that's when we always make use of the head to head. But the particular aspect that you really need in predicting over 2.5 goals is the head to head new. Don't forget the steps. After doing the odd analysis and checking the actual odd that fits into what you need, you have to click on the games and check for the their head to head to check the percentage and possibility of playing over 2.5 goals. Actually, the bookmaker might just assign a very small odd to a particular market, and when you find out that their analysis is not even up to your expectation, for example, playing over 1.5 goals of these two teams, they have some 6% between each other and 78% in the leagues. And checking on their over 2.5 goals, it is 54% and 55%. I would just advise you guys that whenever you want to predict over 2.5 goals, check the over 2.5 percentage. At least the percentage must be above 70%, both in the leagues and both between the teams. If you want to check the total percentage of goals they've played, you can see it here. You can see there that between each other they play 54% here, and in their league 55%. So my advice for you is that if you want to predict over 2.5 goals, check the head to head new and check if these two teams have been playing over 2.5 goals, at least over 2.5 goals. But you are always going to be making use of the percentage as shown here. Percentage matters in predicting your over 2.5 goals and odd analysis. Don't forget, the first step is odd analysis and second step is percentage. So for the percentage of this particular team, I'm going to skip this particular match for another game. Now let's check the next league for that. Don't forget our odd suggestion. So good, we have another. Okay, that is bad. Just don't forget, Germany Amateur League is the best league to predict as over 2.5 goals. Actually, some of these games that we can see that the bookmaker suggested are 2 point odd, 1.90 something odd, 1.80 something odd for the over 3.5 goals. Actually, the outcome can be over 2.5 goals, but for proper accuracy and best results, that's why I said the odd suggestion by the bookmakers must be 1.70. Yeah, we have another 1.79 here, so let's check for that. So you go to their statistics. So after checking their statistics, we always have their head to head and we always have their head to head new. So you click on their head to head new. Good. We have something good here. We have at least 71% of the possibility outcome. Don't forget, checking in the over 1 percentage, you can see we have 89% among these two teams, and under their leagues we have 87%. And for their over 2.5 goals, we are able to get 71% between these two teams. As you can see here, this is their head-to-head average. Check it very well. And under their league we have 69%. So don't forget the two things I told you guys that you need to look out for. The odd analysis, the odd suggested by the bookmakers, it must not be above 1.79, or it mustn't reach 1.80. At most, let's say just 1.80. And checking into their statistics, they must have at least over at least 71% and above, or 70% and above. So this particular game is legitimately predictable as over 2.5 goals. Now let's check the next league. You can see everything was assigned as a 1 point, and the situation of, we have a situation of 1.80 here. Sometimes you can consider the situation of 1.80, but it is best to check on 1.70 and 70 to 1.79 to 1.79. So now let's check their statistics. Oh, sorry. Looking into it, you can see that the bookmaker didn't give the odd option of over 2.5 goals, so we have to skip this particular match. Let's check for another odd suggestion. So we have to check another odd suggestion, and let's see how it works. Actually, the Germany amateur leagues is always more than these available games shown, but as a result of that, leagues are ending very soon, and we have limited leagues to predict our games now. But let me check another leagues that you can predict your over 2.5 goals, and I'm sure you guys already know. Another league that you can predict your over 2.5 goals is Scotland League. You don't forget, that is the league we usually have the Celtic and the Rangers. These two great teams usually score goals very well, and also other teams under the same league. Under the Netherlands League too, we have teams that scores over 2.5 goals very well. Those are the three leagues that I know that they score goals very well, and that is the leagues: Germany Amateur League, the number one leagues that you can get your over 2.5 goals, Scotland League and Netherlands League. Now let's check into the Netherlands Leagues and Scotland League if we can have an odd suggestion. But actually, under the Scotland League and Netherlands League, the bookmaker won't give you a ridiculous odd suggestion compared to that of German League, because German League is an ultimate league to predict your over 2.5 goals. Now let's check into okay, this is their second league. This is the second league for Netherlands League. As you can see, the bookmaker suggested an odd of 3.5 goals as an odd of 2.15. As seen in the German Amateur League, you know, most of the teams there, the bookmakers assign an odd of 2 points to them. As you can see, the score goes very well under these leagues too, but don't forget, we are predicting our games based on rules and based on strategies. Let's check into the Scotland League if we can have something. We also have the Australia League. I think maybe Australia League or Australia League. Okay. So we have the Scotland League, and that is their premiership. So let's check the odds suggested by bookmakers. In the situation of Ibania FC and Celtic, let's check the stats and let's see. So let's check their statistics and let's see how it goes. So don't forget, it's the major league for predicting over 2.5 goals in this particular strategy is Germany Amateur League. So now let's check into the next team, that is Celtic versus Ibania FC. So let's see how they've been playing. Let's see the percentage. Actually, this should be their final fixture, and there is probability of not really showing a good interest in the match. So let's wait for it to load our average percentage. Wow, actually the percentage of playing over 1.5 goals is actually fine, but looking into the percentage of playing over 2.5 goals, we are just having 67%, which is not really meeting our requirement. So you have to just keep this particular match. But if you want to predict this particular match as over 1.5, good, you are good to go with that. So without wasting much of our time, the main purpose of this particular strategy is just to call your attention and to drive to move your attention to the knowledge of the league to predict over 2.5 goals, of which I'm able to do in this particular video content. That is the Germany Amateur Leagues. We also have some other leagues that you can predict your over 2.5 goals on, which I also mentioned. They are the Scotland League, that is a Premiership, and the Netherlands League, that is Eredivisie, both their first league and second league. Actually, most of the leagues have ended now, but I think the German Amateur League is still currently on. During the week, you won't really find the German Amateur League matches, but around that weekend, surely there are always games that are much. For example, out of all the games that we are able to see under the German League of recent, we are able to predict the 100% and let me say 99% accurate and assured over 2.5 goals. And around that, towards the weekend, maybe Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, surely under the German Amateur League, we always have up to 150,000 games to be played sometimes. So this idea of best predict, I hope you guys are able to get one insight of the knowledge of predicting over 2.5 goals, and also the best league for you guys to predict over 2.5 goals. Don't forget, in predicting over 2.5 goals, check the odd analysis, that means the odds suggested by the bookmakers, and after that, check their statistics. The percentage of the over 2.5 goals under the head-to-head average new must be 70% and above in both leagues, in both of them meeting together. So thanks for watching this idea of best predict. Until the next video content, I'm going to bring out new trending strategy and also updated skills in maximizing your profit. So thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.